welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a twist tutorial. I'm starting off by using hair gel by Pure Naturals. I love this gel because it does have some pretty clean ingredients, not like most gels that leaves your hair hard, flaky, cakey. I really love this gel. And I'm just using it to place on my hair to go ahead to start with parting. I'm going to start down the middle. Now, as you notice, I didn't put any gel on my scalp. That is mainly because I want to cut down on using certain things on my scalp, things that might irritate it. Once my middle part is done, I'm going to go ahead and part the sides. I sectioned off my hair into 4 sections and I secured it with clips. Also, if you made it this far, be sure to like, subscribe, and even share my channel. And also send me any type of tips and ideas that you have, questions you want to know. I'd be glad to assist. Also, all the products I use today will be shared in my video, so just keep watching. Alright, let's get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first section. Now it is small. I'm only going to be doing 2 twists in this side here. I'm just going ahead to start to make sure I have gel to slick my hair down. And the hair I'm going to be using is by Outre. It is the Twisted Up Springy Afro Twist 24 inches in the color 1B. I really enjoyed using this hair. It was very manageable. Of course, it's very natural looking. It is synthetic, but I love the natural look that it gave me. So I'm just going ahead with my twist. Now, I started out as a braid, and I did that for about 2 to 3 times. I braided it down. And once I did that, I went ahead and crossed over and split my hair in half to begin a twist. I'm also using some foaming mousse by the Do. It's Mousse Stiff, their texture foam. And I'm just going to be using that to get my hair that is blown dry to lock in with the synthetic hair. Another thing that you can see in the flick of my hands and wrist, I'm not just twisting down normally. What I am doing is also twisting that synthetic hair to help with locking those twists in place. Here's a closer view of how I achieve this twist style. So again, I'm starting off with the gel to make sure everything is slick and laid down before I start. Once I do that, I go ahead and I lay my twist over the top of my hair to begin my braid. And of course, the 2 ends of the twist are going to count as the legs for the braid, including my hair. So what I'm doing now is I'm just starting off as a braid, and I just fold each hair piece underneath the other, beginning that braid. And once I've done that a few times, I'm just showing you a closer view of what that looks like. This is me folding the hair over each piece. Once I've done that a few times, I take my hair in the middle, split it in half so that each piece is into 2 synthetic pieces. So now I'm just down to the 2 legs of the hair instead of 3. Then I coat my hair in the synthetic hair in that foaming mousse, and I twist down while also twisting the synthetic hair in my left hand each time. Again, this is just to help the synthetic hair stay into place, last longer. Here's an even closer and a little more slowed down version of how I begin this spring twist. So as you can see, I place that synthetic hair over the top of my hair with my hair in the middle and those 2 spring twist pieces on the end. As you can see, I'm folding my hair underneath a spring twist, and then I take the spring twist and fold it underneath mine. So whatever piece of hair that's in the middle, you want to fold another piece that's on the outside underneath that piece of hair, forming a braid. If you all want to see a more in-depth, slowed down version of what starting a braid looks like, I also have that video linked in my description box. And like I said, once I begin that braid a few times down, I take my foam and mousse, I split my hair in between those two synthetic pieces, and then I go ahead and wrap it around, creating a twist. I love how this hair, like I said, was super manageable. It's also very lightweight. It's not heavy on my head at all. A lot of the times when I do certain styles, depending on what they are, I want to make sure that whatever I do, it's not heavy. Like, I'm old. I ain't young. I ain't got time for floor length braids making my head hurt. So I love that this was very lightweight. And here is a finished product. I went ahead and did one side of my edges, so now I'm going to show you the other side. I used Baskin Lather edge control, and when I tell y'all, this edge control had me shook. So I bought this when they had a sale a few months ago just to try it out, and of course some other products because I've been dealing with some hair loss, which I will share pretty soon. But I really enjoyed this edge control. Like, my edges stayed even in this Mississippi humid heat that we have in the summertime. It stayed even after being outside with my daughter, popping fireworks, going to the gym, sweating. Like, they were still pretty intact. If you've never tried it, you should definitely try Baskin Lather products out. They're amazing. So now, after allowing my edges to kind of sit for like 10-15 minutes, I went ahead and took my band off, and look at that. It's so beautiful. So cute. They don't look hard, and they weren't crazy hard. They didn't leave a cast on my edges or on my skin, which is great. But I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed this hair. Like, look at the after. This style took me about an hour and 45 minutes, which for me isn't long. Not long at all. I really enjoyed this style. I'm still wearing it now, so yeah, I definitely enjoyed doing this style. I enjoyed just the versatility of it, and I'll show you guys some videos soon of just some different styles that you can do with these mini twists. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and any questions that you may have about this tutorial. Until next time, bye!